5 things I would never do as somebody who's been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. Sure, why not? Let's hop on this trend. Number 1, ask somebody who has been recently diagnosed how I can help. Newly diagnosed patients are going through enough. Don't put the burden on them to come up with something to help with. A much more helpful thing to do is to make actionable suggestions, like, can I drop off dinner on Tuesday? 2, I would never tell somebody that sugar feeds their cancer, and therefore they can't eat it. No, just a hard pass. Treatment can be really hard, and it can take away your appetite or make food taste terrible. For some patients, sometimes the only way you can get calories is by eating things with sugar. And for those people, sometimes you can die faster from starvation than you could from the cancer. We do not want to give our loved ones with cancer an eating complex. I've had this before. It sucks. Just know. Number 3, I would never tell somebody that God only gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. I know there's kind intent always behind this one, but no, it's just not helpful. Number 4, I would never recommend supplements or alternative treatments to patients on active treatment. There can be lots of interactions when you're on treatment, and that can make the person with cancer feel guilty that they're not taking your advice because they want to make sure that they're not doing anything that would be harmful to their treatment. Most of these are super well-meaning, and a lot of people think that there wouldn't be any interactions. I used to get this a lot with natural things, but there can just be so many interactions with things, and we want to avoid that. Number 5, I would never tell somebody they need to keep fighting if that's not what they want to do. I will not support the fight culture to never give up. Quality of life is really important. So if somebody wants to preserve that for themselves, absolutely no judgments from me.